Hi y'all, it's Kim with Let Them Eat Gluten-Free Cake. Today I'm going to show you how to make my grandma's apple dumplings. Gluten-free, of course. Start with my best ever gluten-free pie crust. It's super simple to make and it's so easy to work with you won't believe it's gluten-free. And it's incredibly flaky. So roll this out into a large rectangle. While I'm doing that, let's talk about the apples to use for these dumplings. My grandma swore by Rome apples for baking, and that's what I use. If you can't find Rome, Jonathan, Jonagold, Ginger Gold, or even Golden Delicious will work great. I personally don't like baked apples that are still crunchy, and I find that Granny Smith still have crunch to them no matter how long you bake them. Put one of your apples on the end of one side of this rectangle to make sure it'll cover the apple, because all apples aren't created equal. But generally, an 8 by 16 inch rectangle should work perfectly to make 2 squares. Work with only half a dough at a time, so take those squares and put them in the fridge while you roll out the other half. You can also roll out the scraps to cut out leaves if you want for decoration. So get everything ready so you can make an assembly line of sorts with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar mixed with a little bit of cinnamon and 2 tablespoons of cold butter cut into 4 chunks that will fit in each apple. Put an apple on a pastry square and spoon in the brown sugar cinnamon mixture, followed by a hunk of butter. Then carefully fold up the edges opposite ends first. Press the edges into the apple to make them kind of wrap around the apple. Place the apples in a 9 by 13 inch baking pan and brush them with an egg wash. Then pour the sauce around the apples. The sauce just consists of melted red hot candies or cinnamon candies, a little bit of butter, and water. Bake the apples at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes and then drop down the temp to 350 and bake for an additional 30 minutes. And here they are, perfectly presentable packages of flaky pastry wrapped around a tender apple, bathed in a gooey cinnamony syrup. I hope my grandma would be proud.